Hello and welcome. Welcome to the world of darkness. Here we are, DTDPOD, motherfuckers. Let's get it going. I got a new intro. It's you guys like it?
Eat my bone.
That's it. That's the whole thing. But you can also, there's a Finnish one. It's like,
Eat my bone.
there you go. So here they are again.
Eat my bone. Eat my bone.
So that was good. That's the new intro. If you like the old one, I'm sorry. It was getting old. I just needed something new, you know. And what better than, you know, whatever that was.
Poop pass.
Poop ass.
Poop pass.
Poop ass, not poop ass. It's saying poop ass, but it's poop ass. I wrote poop ass.
Caca.
That's Finnish, kaka. So poop ass means caca. Now, when I was a kid, caca was poop. Poop ass was its own thing. It's its own words. So, you do the math. I'm 27 now. It's not a conspiracy. Anyways, play the real intro, I guess. Yes, welcome to the world of darkness. America is but a crater, and all you have left is me, a fucking psychotic moron in a basement, making a lot of noise that you don't want to hear. But here I am, DTDPOD. I got fucking nothing, dude. I got nothing going on. It sucks. I'm trying real hard to get back into the swing of things and finish, the music I'm working on and shit, but it's just like, I don't know. The world's a little bit of a weird place right now. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right. I hope things up on the up. Hope they go to, not they go up. You get up, go on. So anyways, I'm just sitting here thinking about buying a guitar. I'm always doing that, you know. What else is there to do? Aside from look at guitars. I'm out here fucking scrolling day in, day out. You think I got money for it? Nah. But here's the thing. The stimulus, all that shit, it's to stimulate the economy. So I could stimulate the economy with a nice left-handed Kurt Cobain Fender fucking Jaguar, I think. Right? I think that's fair. Is the one I was looking at already gone? Damn, dude. No, here we got 1049. Crazy thing about this guitar. Man, no one's going to care about this episode. It was discontinued, I'm pretty sure, but they made so many of them because Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, he's so popular. He's dead, but, you know, still popular. That they just fucking had them forever, even though they're discontinued. And now, people are fucking trying to sell them for like $2,000. And you could still get one for, you know, $10.49. This one's like a little bit over $1,000. I'm probably gonna offer $1,000 because that's fair. Knew they were $12.24. They were this price. And yeah, I don't know. I always wanted one, and I think I need to get one before they are $2,000 everywhere because people are like, "Oh, it's special. It's a Kurt Cobain." And you know, here's the thing: Kurt Cobain, great, fucking love Nirvana, awesome band, awesome. Signature guitars, it's kind of lame. Like, kind of lame to play somebody else's guitar. You gotta make your own thing. You have your own thing, which is why I never got one. But, I mean, let's be real. It's fucking tight. And it doesn't say Kurt Cobain on it. It's just fucking tight. And as a lefty, there's, like, shit that I can get for Fenders. And this is the coolest one. And it's also a shorter scale, which was another reason why I didn't want one at first. The neck isn't as long as it is on other Jaguars. But I have small hands and I suck at guitar. So I think I should live my fucking truth and buy myself a Kurt Cobain Jaguar. And I might. And I might take the pickups out so it looks a little different than his and put some other ones in. But I might not, because if it sounds good that way, why would I bother? And we'll figure it out. But, yeah, I just, this week, the episode, you're just going to see a look into my day. What, like if I'm not doing anything, this is usually what I do. I get on my computer, I go look through Facebook, I scroll around. I guess I can't fucking do that right now. It's kind of fucked up to like show your feed, I bet, because there are people whose privacy settings aren't public, which I don't know what you're doing on the internet. Everybody can find it anyways. Put that shit public or get off it. And yeah, I use Facebook. What the fuck of it? I'm a nobody. I'm allowed to use Facebook still because I'm still a nobody, alright? I know that everybody who's anybody doesn't have a fucking Facebook because it's stupid and it's a waste of time and it's horrible, but I'm still a nobody, so I'm still on Facebook. I'm still having good times. Now, this is the website that I'm mostly on. It's called Reverb, and I just look at stuff that I shouldn't pay money for that I would like to pay money for because it's cool and I want to make noises with them. Now, you see through my things I looked for, I was looking for a Marshall MG30, a very shitty amplifier, very bad. Maybe the newer ones are like this one. I didn't have this one. I had one with a switch. And I look around for this every now and then because it was my first amp, and sometimes I think, oh, maybe I should get one of those again. And then people are asking, like, more than it cost when it was new. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This thing sounds terrible. It sounds so bad. And nostalgia is not worth $280. It is just not. If I saw one of these kicking around a Guitar Center for $60, I'd be like, fuck you, but I'll buy it, sure. Because really, it should cost about... Really, you should give it to me. If you have one of these, you should just give it to me. Because it sounds like fucking shit. And that's how things work, right? Things sound like shit sometimes. And that's alright. But we do it. Shitty, poo-poo. And that's just it. And we get that going.
Shitty po-po-o.
Shitty po-po-o.
Shitty po-po-o.
Ooh, slower for me, huh? Nice.
Shitty po-po.
Shitty po-po. That's Finnish.
Shitty po-po.
Ooh, slow finish. I love it. Listen, I'm doing it to finish to honor Alexi Liho. That's kind of fucked up. Alexi Liho died. It really fucked me up a little bit. I didn't think it would. I'm sorry to like make it about me. It's sad. It's very sad. It happened like a week ago. So, I'm just saying what it means to me that Alexi Liho died. Alexi Liho, front man and lead singer, guitar player of fucking Children of Bodom, and he fucking rips. He's so good, and he's just a cool guy. And fucking I never got to see Bodom. I never saw Bodom. I really liked him growing up. And it just kind of hit. It was like, fuck, I'll never be able to see this guy fucking do what he does. And he really is a unique individual. And I kind of took him for granted. I think a lot of people probably did. The way that he does things, he wore his influences on his sleeves, right? It was very, it was kind of goofy. It was like fantasy, metal, fucking crazy shit going on, fucking Black Sabbath shit, Metallica shit, tons of thrash shit that he loved, I'm sure. Death, the band Death. And it was very obvious that like this was a kid who listened to a bunch of cool shit and was like, fuck yeah, guitar is rad, I'm gonna fucking rip the guitar. And he did, and it's so good. It was so good. Even though it was so easy to pull out the influences of Children of Bodom and be like, oh, that's that, this sounds like this. The way it was executed was so unique. It was just crazy guitar solos over fucking synthesizer solos. Crazy fucking piano shit. That shit was so crazy. And they just fucking would get on stage and shred. And it fucking ruled, and it was catchy. somehow it was catchy. And I think that's what made it kind of unique, is a lot of the bands that they were imitating, a lot of death metal stuff, it doesn't really make you fucking want to hum it later. You know what I mean? A lot of Cannibal Corpse shit is like, and I want to bang my head to it. It's awesome. Like, I love that shit. But it's not infectious. And fucking Children of Bodom were infectious. They were like, and I think that they covered a lot of pop music and weird things for a metal band to cover. And I think that's because maybe over there, maybe in Finland or whatever, Britney Spears comes on the radio and you don't go, ugh, stupid. You're like, it's this song. Okay, I could bob my head to this. Maybe it was a little less, maybe they're a little freer in their toxic masculinity. Maybe they're not like, I'm a guy, I don't listen to that shit. I don't know, whatever it was, the guy was a fucking legend. And that was kind of all over the place. And definitely wasn't funny. This is supposed to be a comedy podcast. But I just had to talk about it. You know? A lot of shit thrown at us this year. I'm not really... I'm not making it a point that I have to be funny. Because I don't feel like it. I want to, and I hopefully will. But I don't think many people feel like it. It's hard. It's hard right now. And everybody's having a hard time. And it's funny to see people shit on other people who are having a hard time and being like, other people are having a harder time. It's like, all right, go fucking help them. Like, leave me alone. I don't get it. I don't get that whole thing. Marc Maron. I love Marc Maron. Comedian. He's been doing Instagram lives and just kind of losing his mind, which made me feel way better about my podcast, because it's basically me just losing my mind. But he was losing his mind, just talking about shit that's bothering him or whatever, and being real, being entertaining, because he is entertaining. It doesn't matter what he's talking about, he's good at it. And somebody had to comment like, you know, not everybody fucking has your life or whatever. Just, you know, saying you should be grateful for what you have and not... fuck you. You gotta be mad sometimes. You gotta let yourself be sad about stuff, right? That's just the fucking thing. And if that's the way he does it, you know, he's getting it out. You get it out by doing that. Like, by saying the things that are bothering you, or making little of them and joking about them and being, you know, kind of a douchebag, but in a fun way. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it helps. And that's all he was doing. And this guy was like, well, fuck you. I don't care about your problems. I have bigger problems. All right. Sorry. Maybe you need to... And the thing that was cool about it, Marc Maron replied. He said, I think maybe you need to step away from what I'm doing, not watch these, because it's not doing you any favors. It's probably... And that's fucking the perfect response. Like, it's crazy. You think you're growing up and you're learning about things and you're learning how to be a person, and then you see shit like that. Like, 4 years ago, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter, the timeline. But I loved Marc Maron growing up. Thought he was funny. Thought he was an asshole. Thought that was funny. It developed who I am, kind of, for sure. Definitely one of my biggest influences. And then I start to think, this guy, he's just kind of a whiny asshole. Fuck him. Like, what's he complaining about? And then I come back to this, like, oh, never mind. This guy knows so much, and he's fucking valuable to me as a person, because I've only been alive for 27 years. He's been alive for fucking, I don't know, the guy's old as shit now. And he's saying this thing, like, maybe you just need to step away from what I'm doing, you know, sorry, but that's it. That's so mature. It's so true. Like, if something's bothering you, you don't like the way somebody thinks, I just don't fucking fuck with them. Just be like, all right, that's not for me. I'm done with it. And I've been trying to do that with every little thing that makes me mad on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever. And, oh man, I gotta tell you, my biggest realization is like I need to start being an adult about these things and not even go on them unless I'm promoting the podcast, promoting my music or whatever. Catching up with someone I really want to catch up with. The mindless talking to each other thing online, it's bad for you. People you don't even know, and you're talking about guitar. I'll talk about fucking guitars for 2 hours sometimes with somebody. They'll be like, well, this thing does this and this does this. And I'm like, yeah, but if you watch this, he does this and this is cool. And they'll just be like, and we'll get into a fight or something. It's like, I don't even fucking know this person. You know, this is a dad in St. Petersburg. I don't fucking know this guy. Fuck him. You know? I gotta stop arguing with 45-year-olds about guitars. I really do. It's a bad thing. The emo groups, talking to people about music. Like, I have my opinions on music. I don't need anyone else's. Who cares? It's just not a thing that I need in my life. And I think a lot of people don't. It's the will to be an adult and be like, I'm only going to use this for what I need it for, and then I'm going to step away from it. Hard. Very hard. But, you know, maybe I'll get there. So anyways, how's sports? Talked a little bit about sports last week, right? Softball, baseball, football, basket. You guessed it, ball. That's all the things. Got hockey. My favorite thing about sports is just kind of letting go. Watching the sports with my boys. We get chicken fingers or something, and you watch the sports, and it's going. And the TV, you know, whose house you at? You're at the guys with the biggest TV's house, and it looks fucking high def, and you see the guy sweating, and you start to think, this isn't for me at all. What is it with, I don't get it, man. I wish I did. There's being pretentious about things you don't understand, don't like, and then there is like, but what does that come from? What does me going, oh, sports, who cares about that, come from? It comes from the fact that I don't understand it, and I really wish I did. I think a lot of people wish they understood the things that they don't get. Like, I'm a musician. Doja Cat, I don't know what the fuck that is. Fucking, there's like that song, the Wet Ass Pussy song. The Wet Ass Pussy song by Cardi B, I think. Cardi B. That might be wrong, but that song is, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't care what the fuck they're saying. I say crazy shit, and, you know, they're hot, and they're like, we fuck because we're hot girls. Amazing. I love it. It's fucking great. Really, it is. It's incredible. I think that's amazing. And she's wicked hot. Not gonna, but the song itself, the way it's structured, the way the rapping goes on, it's fucking wild. And I'm almost proud of it because it's so different. It's not very catchy, really, but it's like this, I don't want to say low effort. I don't know how much, but the music behind it's all about the words. So the music behind it, it's kind of like, there's not a ton to it, but it still seems weird. It doesn't seem like a top 40 song that is like catchy and you're like, okay, I get it, whatever. It's fucking a little bit different, and it's fucking crazy. It's just wild to me. I don't understand it at all. I don't get why it is liked. You know what I mean? Normally with the song, I can understand why people like it. I don't understand that one. I don't understand I don't even know how to describe the rap music that is coming out, and it's like white guys and they're trying to dress like Marilyn Manson and they're rapping. I don't get it at all. Like, you're appropriating black culture, right? Because it's hip hop. You're rapping, and you're indoctrinating like the things that come out of hip hop. You're putting it into a metal thing that isn't even metal. So it's like this misogynistic, like, complete fucking disregard for anything moral in these times where everybody gets fucking mad about everything, and it's kind of being a culture vulture, like you're playing hip hop as a white guy, and people just fucking love it. What? All the people who cry about, like, oh my god, I can't believe you fucking have Nazi memorabilia. That guy must be racist. Like, there are musicians who have fucking World War II memorabilia because they're stupid and edgy. I'm not even saying I support it, right? But, you know, people will shit on Marilyn Manson or the guy from Alkaline Trio for having anything with the swastika or whatever. They'll be like, that guy's fucking canceled. And then they'll listen to some white guy rapping, talking about fucking bitches and how he doesn't have time for women. What? That's fucking wild. Dude, I'm losing my mind. I gotta not even watch. I gotta not figure out what's going on. People stormed the Capitol. What? What the fuck, dude? Yo, what is everything? It's crazy. It's so crazy, dude. It's wild. I have no idea what's going on, ever. And I'm just like here trying to fucking do my own thing. I don't know. What else can you do? You know? Yeah, do your little podcasts. Do YouTube videos. I got an album coming out. I'm just making stuff. You know? Fuck everything. Fuck everything. If the world ends, whatever. I made some songs. It was fun. I don't give a fuck. Things are wild. I don't know if I think that my generation has one of the most extremes of like growing into an adult and being like, oh, I don't like things kids do now. Like, that's a thing that everybody kind of goes through. Like, oh, am I a grumpy old man? This generation, it's all like political and shit too. It's so fucking weird. I don't know. I don't know how lost people feel when they turn 27 and start seeing things going on without them and realize they're not at the center of what is happening anymore. But I think that my generation has experienced probably the wildest change around. Like, things are fucking wild in my country. And that's, it's specific to the country. Not trying to be like selfish and think that the world revolves around America. I'm talking about my generation in America. I don't know how things go in other places. I'm happy that I'm from here because I think I have it relatively easy. That said, a lot of things that aren't easy, and it sucks, but this ain't a political podcast. I don't know shit. Anyways, so that's this week. The podcast has been real fun, and I want to keep doing it, but the focus of my attention span has been mostly music and the YouTube, because that shit just harder. And I'm starting to think, because more people message me about the podcast than anything, that I should just do the podcast and say fuck it. Like, all the other shit, do it for fun, care a little less about it. Because to put your effort into things that don't really return anything to you, any value to you, is one thing when you're passionate about them. But to put your effort into fucking 3 things, it's like, I don't know. I guess I gotta pick a lane, which sucks. I want to do it all. I want to make music. I want to do podcasts. I want to do all this stuff. Podcasting is wild, because if I started taking this seriously and planning it out and making a list of like shit that I'm gonna say, funny things, which I do on and off, kind of very informally, I don't know if that would take away from it. I want, ultimately, the podcast, my goal, if I was gonna say that there's a goal to this, which there isn't really, but if I had to, if someone was like, you have to take your podcast seriously and make something of it, or you're gonna die, I'd be like, okay, fuck. my goal is to not do anything, to not prepare, to just get so good at it that I can just talk off the cuff and it's funny. So, how would I do that quickly? You probably can't. I'm probably just going to keep doing the podcast like this for a while to work on that. Will there be better episodes and things where I plan stuff? Sure. But I do think that there's something about podcasting. I don't want to hear the shit you wrote down. Do stand up for that. Do make a video. I want to hear just you fucking stream of conscious talking shit. And I know that's hard these days because you got to watch what you say. You can't be fucking stupid. But I mean, good. It's hard. It's a challenge. It's fun. Try to be funny. It's a good time. You know, there's things, this world.
Poop titty shit.
Poop titty shit. I mean, what else? What else do I got? You know, fucking.
Poop titty shit.
That's slower. Let's hear.
Pop titty shit.
Ooh, finish is pop titty shit.
Pop titty shit.
Perfect. Now, see this fucking... I'm talking shit about this podcast. This podcast is worth it just for this part. Honestly, you could do this all day, and I would listen to it again. I would listen to my own podcast 5 times just to hear the translations. This is so fun. I mean, what's other stupid shit I could say? Fucking, Oh, I should keep talking. It's a fucking podcast. I can't just be...
Penis dick taco.
Ooh, I like that.
Penis dick taco.
Nice. What other languages can we put this in? Arabic, Chinese, Corsican, Croatian, Czech, Estonian, Galician, Georgian. Georgian, that's people from Georgia. It's not a language. If that seems culturally offensive, I'm sorry. I'm fucking kidding around. By the way. You see, that's the thing I was talking about. Like, you can't just be stream of conscious because you might say something stupid. Here I am making fun of fucking the way a language is spelled. You know. But what do we got here? Lithuania. What's Portuguese? I'm Portuguese. I know what those people sound like. Let's hear it.
Penis dick taco.
It sounds just like my grandma used to make. You know?
Penis dick taco.
Penis dick taco. Penis dick taco. Hey, Johnny, you want a penis dick taco? No, thank you. Oh, you gotta eat, you growing boy. No thanks, Grandma. Don't like dick tacos. But you know, that's just fucking the way the world is. Penis dick taco. And life goes on. This is my brain, by the way. This isn't like me trying to be funny for the podcast. I didn't plan it. I think of shit like this sometimes. I'm like, let me write something stupid. I need a little laugh. You know?
Depressed shitballs. Rebatidas deprimidas.
True. I got depressed shitballs. For sure. But here we go, you know? Off into... This is fucking just the beginning of 2021. Who knows what's gonna happen? We're off in the ether. We're rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a Christmas poopy butt. This has been half an hour. Oh, you guys... If you want to fucking look behind the curtain, dude, this is how I record audio. It's a program called Reaper. And fucking... This is how I record the video. It's a program called OBS, which stands for Original Ball Shit. And it sucks. And it's fucking annoying. There's an update. I fucking hope to God it's good. I hope that the thing starts working better. Because, I'd like to not record the audio separate. That would be cool. But it's just fucking... Here's my YouTube. Could look through... This is the kind of shit I get recommended. I get recommended on YouTube. Can see the things, all the cancel that I follow, probably, I'm sure. Hopefully that's not showing up. I haven't seen anything that, boom, there we go. There's a podcast that a lot of people don't approve of. I'm not saying I listen to it or not, but I'm definitely going to get off of this page. Yeah. But hey, so... this guitar, I'm gonna buy it. That's stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. Let's fucking be stupid, though. I love being stupid. Who doesn't love that? Huh? It's fucking nice. You gotta be dumb sometimes. It's fucking life. Look at that. There it is. There's the thing. Let's, fucking... I don't know how the fuck to do this. There we go. That's my... I fucking drew this one day. And it looks like shit. I don't know why I fucking... It's so stupid. You just pay somebody. I don't wanna. I hate getting people involved in projects. I don't know if that's a bad thing or what, but I just like to do everything on my own. This next album I got coming out, fucking guitar, bass, drums, singing, everything, production, the fucking art. It's all just fucking me. It's easier this way. I swear that it's easier for me this way. I don't know why. I hope that one day I find a band and like we all click and have fun. But I don't know if it's this town or what it is. I don't think that I'm like better than anyone or on a different level of thinking. There's plenty of bands local that are better than me. Like Crowfeeder is a band. They're awesome. There's a band called Arlen that's fucking tight. There's plenty of bands and people way more talented than me. And there's plenty that aren't. But I just don't know how to interact properly. When I make a song, I'm like, this is how it is, and then somebody else comes in and goes, oh, let's do this. I like that. That doesn't bother me. I think that's awesome. But there just comes a time where it just gets to be like, we have to get 5 guys on the same page, five guys in a room on the same day, and we all have jobs and shit. It's just fucking hard, you know? But I hope to do that again someday. So we're rounding the end. Let's read some porn comments. I love closing the show like that. The first couple times I did that, it was fucking awesome because it was like I went out and looked for certain things to talk about. Like I went out and looked like, oh, does this one have funny fucking comments? And you know, that's probably something I could do. That's like bare minimum. I should probably do that. Start looking at fucking pre-screening the comments. But let's check this out. Where's the comments? 489 comments? This time I literally just clicked on the first fucking video. That's a lot of comments. How do I open them? I'm fucking old, man. Here we go. Subscribed. But yeah, if you like what I'm doing, I don't know why. Thanks for... Probably shouldn't say that. That's fucked up. Man, that's the only girl that makes me come in 2 minutes. That's fucked up. Unless you don't have a girlfriend, I guess that's fine. But it's like, you know, it's not a person, it's a video. Can we get over the videos? Like, porn's... that's the other thing. This segment is probably kind of gonna die for me because I just feel desensitized toward porn, and I think that that's a little weird, and I kind of just want to give it up and just not be around it, not look at it, because it's kind of fucking a boring, strange hobby to jerk off. I gotta be real. It's kind of a waste of time. I'm wet, help me. That's what a girl commented. Probably not really a girl, some kind of robot thing to get your credit card information. But I like the approach. I'm wet, help me. And then there's a fucking a link. That's great. And it has the little face. It's like the emoticon. I'm fucking 50 years old. It's like, or whatever. That's pretty funny. Sorry if that was loud. So Big Boo said 2 weeks ago, has 53 likes. This better be fucking good, dude. My guy got ants crawling up his taint and balls. Like, damn, dude. Got the cast of Bug's Life living in the crack of his ass. What? Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch this later. This guy's got ants crawling up his taint and balls. So I don't know, maybe he's got a hairy taint area. Let's no, I'm not gonna play the video. That's weird. Um this is nice. Made me wet. That's a verified account on Pornhub with a woman picture replying to the comment about the guy having ants crawling up his ass. So that's the thing. That's a little weird. Maybe it is just that he's hairy and she's like, "Oh, dirty hairy guy." Cool. I don't know. The fuck people do things. I don't like this one. It says, "Ooh, reminds me of my sister's pussy." Don't like that. No. Bro, if you're lonely, hit up unbreakableconfidence.com. That will get you a girlfriend. Makes it way easier when you know about that stuff. So this is what we call sunk cost value or whatever. I forget what it is. This guy probably paid money on this website to learn how to be like confident and get a girlfriend, and he probably doesn't have one, but he's like, you go there too. Sunk cost fallacy. How would I forget that word? It has phallus in it. I'm looking at comments on a porn website. But you know, that's life. You know? Motherfucker don't even know that Hopper is hoarding resources. And that's the thing. Sometimes the reason why it's cool to pre-screen these and look at them is because shit like that happens where that was just a reference to something. I bet. Like somebody referenced Among Us the last time I did this. People will say anything for upvotes on any website. And it's weird because on Pornhub it's like, what are you getting out of that? No one's going to subscribe to your fucking page. I mean, what are you looking for? But I guess not everybody's looking for that. They just want validation somewhere. And, you know, I'm not even going to judge that. I'm glad. If you have a little happy little community on the internet watching fucking weird shit, hey, man, beautiful. I'm happy for you, you know, and I'm happy for America. And with that, this is Johnny Cane Santos. And, I'm sorry. Maybe someday I'll amount to something and entertain the masses. But for right now, I'm just sorry. And I'm losing my mind. So till next time, fuck yourself.